Welcome to Learn Shorthand Typing with VIKAS Sir, the Hindu editorial dictation. Heading is Media as Targets. This article completely related to media. Okay, there must be no room for suspicion. Suspicion का यहाँ पे मीनिंग होता है आपका डाउट. That agencies are being used for curbing dissent. मतलब डिसेंट का मीनिंग यहाँ पे होता है आपका डिसएग्रीमेंट. मतलब जैसे मीडिया के ऊपर एक टारगेट किया जा रहा है कुछ एजेंसियों के द्वारा जो पब्लिक के अंदर उनके डिसएग्रीमेंट पहुंचा सके. दिस आर्टिकल कम्प्लीटली रिलेटेड टू मीडिया. ये आर्टिकल आपका काफ़ी इम्पोर्टेंट रोल करेगा. दिस आर्टिकल इज माइन. ओके, ये आर्टिकल आपके जैसे आपकी नॉलेज के लिए भी, आपकी स्टेनोग्राफी के लिए भी और आपकी जनरल पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से भी आपके लिए इज़ वेरी वेरी क्रूशियल फॉर. देखो, आप अगर इसको जैसे सीरीज सेशन को पसंद करते हो तो एटलीस्ट इसके 500 तो लाइक होने ही चाहिए. आप लोग इसको लाइक कीजिए. लाइक नहीं करते आप लोग. ओके, इसको आप एटलीस्ट 500 200 300 इतने तो लाइक बनते ही बनते हैं गाइज. ओके, चलिए हम स्टार्ट करते हैं अपनी डिक्टेशन को. बी रेडी गाइज, स्टार्ट. ऑर्डिनरली सर्चेज एंड सीजर्स आर द legitimate starting point of an investigation done on the basis of prior information, but the ED's raids in the Office of Independent Digital News Platform NewsClick and in the residence of its promoter and editor-in-chief have invited justified condemnation from organizations representing the media. There is every likelihood that this operation is linked to the platform's in-depth coverage of ongoing protests as well as the various struggles of the people and the grassroots organizations that represent them, ostensibly arising from an FIR registered by the Delhi police some months ago. The ED is said to be investigating alleged money laundering to the tune of rupees 30 crore. Not much is known about the nature of the police case, but the agency is empowered by the Prevention of Money Laundering Act to investigate if the proceeds of crime related to a predicate offense have been laundered, whether such a primary offense has been established or not, and if so, whether NewsClick is in any way linked to it is unclear. However, in the light of the manner in which the central agency is wont to enter the scene to investigate both real and imaginary allegations against anyone vocally critical of the government, it is difficult to brush aside the suspicion that the website is being targeted for its coverage of the farmers' agitations as well as last year's country-wide protests against the Citizenship Amendment Act. The present regime's record is quite dismal when it comes to the obvious use of central agencies such as the CBI, ED, IT, and even the NIA to rein the dissenting voices. It is unfortunate that specialized agencies are allowing themselves to be used as force multipliers in political battles against sections of the opposition, amidst claims that there are varying kinds of conspiracies against the government and India. It is no surprise that relentless journalists focus on protests, which are basically steps taken in pursuit of redress for public grievances in inviting repressive action. Laws that are serious in nature and ought not to be invoked lightly are being used with abandon against those seen to have invited the establishment's wrath. This may explain the frequency with which the offense of sedition is being invoked for speeches and writings, while allegations of anti-national activity peddled by those groomed to build such narratives lead to action under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. In other instances, cases of promoting social enmity or outraging religious sentiments are also slapped selectively to discipline comedians and script writers. The Supreme Court's intervention has protected prominent journalists from arrest for defamation for tweets that turned out to be incorrect. It no more behoves a responsible and responsive government to dismiss criticism of its treatment of dissenters, including journalists who do not agree with it, as motivated or inspired by foreign elements. Full stop. गाइज ये आपका आर्टिकल है, आर्टिकल ऑफ द डे। ये इस आर्टिकल को आप टाइप कीजिए, टाइप करने के बाद इसको मैच कीजिए। देखो आपकी जो इंडिया में सबसे पहले हम आपके लिए एडिटोरियल के डिक्टेशन लेके आते हैं, और एडिटोरियल डिक्टेशन के साथ विद पीडीएफ एंड आउटलाइंस विद आपके मीनिंग एंडोसाइनो सारे आपको प्रोवाइड करते हैं। इस सीरीज़ को आप आगे बढ़ाना चाहते हैं, हेल्प करना चाहते हैं, तो इसको लाइक कीजिए और इसको शेयर करना ना भूलें। थैंक यू वेरी मच, हैव ए गुड डे।